He is the most lethal Navy SEAL sniper in American history. I'm talking about Chris Kyle. He has over 150 kills in his 4 tours in Iraq. Documents it all in a brand new book that you have to get called American Sniper. Last night, he sat down with Bill O'Reilly to talk about his experiences. But before we get into that, listen to what I think is his greatest takedown ever.
Why would you punch Ventura?
It was in '06, was the year that we lost our first 2 SEALs in Iraq. We came home, we lost our last guy just before coming home. We had the wake in a SEAL bar there in Coronado, and he was there. He was there for a speaking engagement at a bud ceremony, graduating class.
Because he was a SEAL, right? Yes, sir. Was a Navy SEAL. So he was bad-mouthing the war, right?
Bad-mouthing the war, bad-mouthing Bush, bad-mouthing America.
And he wanted everyone to hear, and he chronicles in his book, but he doesn't name it in his book. He decided to do it on his book tour. It's a remarkable story, and it gives the reality of war, Dana. It's something that came home to your house on a regular basis. But I think books like this are so important.
It's so amazing because that world is very purposefully secretive and loyal. They don't talk a lot about it. And this is a chance for all of us to see behind the curtain. What I also think would be a really great policy idea right now is let's decrease the amount of military people we have, so we have less people like that in the United States.
Right.
So that sounds like a great idea.
Who can kill people from 2,000 yards away. Eric, when we get back, I want you to first watch this and then comment on it. He talks about what he was thinking when it came to the enemy. Listen.
Do you ever, now, looking back, have any regrets at all about anything that you did?
Yes, I do. And it's the people I couldn't save.
The Americans you couldn't save, were the Allied forces?
Americans, the local Iraqis, anyone who I witnessed violence coming down on them, and I could not save them.
That's your regret?
Yes, sir.
You don't have post-traumatic stress or anything like that, or, you know, that you killed so many human beings? That doesn't come back at you? None
of my problems come from the people I've killed.
What struck me in the book, though, is that you considered the people you were killing, the Iraqis you were killing, quote-unquote, savages.
The people I was killing, not just Iraqis.
Why did you consider the enemy savages?
From their actions, the way they live day to day, as far as the violence they commit on American troops, the beheadings, the rape of innocent villagers and townspeople that they go into just to intimidate them.
Incredible story, and I'll tell you what, Eric, he went on to say he's been there 4 times, and he thinks most of the Iraqis wanted them there. It was just the savages / insurgents.
You know, a true American patriot hero. I have a 13-year-old son. If you could follow in his footsteps and do 151, I would be thrilled and proud of him. Can I just point something out, Jesse Ventura? I've had run-ins with that guy before. He's got issues with 9/11 truthers. He's blamed Bush.
Things was inside job.
I've asked him about it. He's gotten up, stood in my face, and I'm sure something like that happened. And this guy decked him, and good for you, Kyle. Fantastic. Thumbs up.
Didn't Jesse Ventura move to Mexico or something?
And he came back, unfortunately.
Well, he ran into a punch when he came back. But, you know, any of these guys that you talk to, Brian, I know you know a lot, I know a lot of them, and they all say the same thing. When they do intensive research, they study the enemy, they track them, they find out a lot of intel before they even go in and target somebody. And they say, when you see the type of things that these people do, the atrocities that they commit in terms of the crimes against their own people, against women, children, against Americans, you have no hesitation or thought process that halts you in terms of what you're doing. You know that you're saving lives.
Bob, you know, what I was going to say about Jesse Ventura, there is a testament to steroid use right there. I mean, it's I haven't done it myself. That guy, you know, was a big weightlifter. He used a lot of steroids. He admitted he did, and he clearly hurt his brain. But the one thing I wonder about this guy, Kyle, is he not exposing himself here by coming out? I mean, and being made public like that, and so somebody gets revenge?